still glow. Oh, yeah.
Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live at laguanamedia.com. Today's game is brought to you by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Rieksecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Auto Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And now, out to the game!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior Basketball on laguanamedia.com. Tonight we're coming to you from Fairfield High School, where it's a battle of the Warriors and Falcons in a doubleheader tonight. First, it'll be the girls facing the Falcons, who are 16-2 overall and 8-0 in the Northeast Corner Conference. And Fairfield's coming off a big win over Central Noble, 64-39. That was held on the 16th, which would have been earlier this week. Whereas the Westview girls are 8-10 coming into tonight's game. They're 6-3 in the Northeast Corner Conference, and they're coming off a couple of overtime losses. One in the consolation game last Thursday night against Fremont, 57-53, and then at Angola on Tuesday evening by a score of 46-42, as they were defeated by Angola, a very tough team, and the Lady Warriors took them to overtime but couldn't quite get over the hump in that ball game. So once again, it's Fairfield at 16-2 and Westview at 8-10 in the first game here tonight. We'll be back to talk more about tonight's game right after this 30-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Jerry Hosteller with Dan Byler back with you for before the girls game here tonight at Fairfield High School. And Dan, I wouldn't doubt this gym would be filled up by the time the evening's over.
I would guess so too. Right now it's not full yet, but it's starting to fill up behind us. Actually, it looks like there might be more Westview fans here so far yet than there are Fairfield, but I don't know if they have reserved seats. Maybe they don't have to worry about getting a seat. And the Westview fans know there's not a lot of room, so they're showing up early.
A lot of basketball going on here tonight as both JV teams played as well. They started earlier this afternoon around 4:30, and those games are both complete. And the parking lot was jam-packed, and I believe I parked close to Walmart by the time I got the van parked. So, yeah, it's going to be a full house tonight. Great rivalry between these two teams. Westview has a little revenge to effect in this first game as well as the second game as the well, the Warriors, the Lady Warriors, I guess, haven't played Fairfield.
No, they didn't
yet.
quite make it there.
That's right. So this will be the regular season battle between the girls' teams tonight. The boys, of course, defeated.
Yeah, so
Fairfield.
We really don't want any revenge happening because it'd be going the wrong way for us.
That's exactly right. Yeah, our boys defeated the Fairfield boys last Saturday night in the championship of the Northeast Corner Conference tournament to win the crown. So
saw an interesting stat the other day. It's talking about how many times Westview and Fairfield have met. The boys have met in the finals of the NECC tournament since Fairfield joined the NECC back in the 80-81 school year. So I was figuring that up. What is that? 37 years ago. And I think they said Westview and Fairfield have been in the final game 18 times.
Oh my
so
goodness.
Like half of the times.
Half the.
And then we play each other again a week later. So so no wonder it seems like we always play them twice in a row.
Yeah. So we're getting ready to start the girls' game here. We'll have the national anthem. We'll have the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll get ready for some basketball here tonight from Fairfield High School. Good to have you aboard. We're sorry we couldn't bring this to you live, but some restrictions here at Fairfield on live video prevented us from doing that, as well as the game tomorrow night down at Garrett, but we will try to bring you live audio if possible from down there. We're going to pause now for our national anthem. Yeah, the Fairfield Pep Band bringing us our national anthem live here tonight before tonight's ball game. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams tonight. First of all, for Westview, they'll go at one guard with Peyton May. Well, are they introducing the whole squads here? Nope.
No, I guess
Peyton
not.
May gets a start tonight for the Lady Warriors.
I was wondering too until Summer went running out there.
Summer Conkle will be at the other guard position. Also starting, Jenna Duff, a 5'9" senior. Leading scorer is Shia Kloppenstein, a 6'1" junior. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Westview Lady Warriors will be Alex Burr, a 6'1" senior.
Talking about on the way over here how Fairfield's sitting right there at the top of the heap for regular season in the NECC, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
They're undefeated, 8-0 in the conference. A lot of tough teams in the conference this year. Starting is Erica Zook, one of the guards. Also, Rhea Lockwood, 5'1" senior, will be at the other guard position. Jordan Kintig, 6' senior, wearing number 23. Also in the starting lineup, Felicity Bontrager, a 5'8" senior. There's number 24. And rounding out the lineup for Brody Garber's Fairfield Lady Falcons is number 25, Janine Schwartz, a 5'6" senior.
So just looking at the height, we definitely have a height advantage again this year. They've got one girl at 6 foot, but I think 5'6" was the tallest they had otherwise. No, 5'8", I guess, Felicity. But
yeah, they've got well, we had a chance to see them play in that first game down at West Noble in the championship on last Saturday night. Got a lot of talent on this team. Or no, where did we see him play?
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it was there because they were there in the final. So
Alex Burr will go up center court with Kintig, and the tip is controlled by the Fairfield Lady Falcons, and it's into the hands of Janine Schwartz. She'll go right side with a pass to Zook. Erica Zook, out front pass will come to Lockwood. We'll swing it around left side to Schwartz. Schwartz, good defense by Burr in the corner. Gets it out of trouble to Lockwood. Now up top it'll come to Zook. She drives and runs into 3 Lady Warriors. Now we have a traveling violation as Janine Schwartz was getting lined up for the shot. So the first turnover of the game, and Westview will bring it back the other way. Westview possibly coming off one of their better games of the year in that loss over at Angola against the Lady Hornets earlier this week. Peyton May will take it from the baseline, a little short, and the rebound's pulled down by Kintig. She'll get it into the hands of Janine Schwartz. Schwartz drives, and we're going to have a reach-in foul. It's going to be called on Alex Burr.
It'll be the first called either way.
So inbounding the basketball will be Fairfield underneath their own basket. Inbounding was Zook. Shot is up, and that was blocked. They didn't see who made that.
Felicity Bontrager. She sort of had a fadeaway jumper from right inside. She's definitely much shorter, but that fadeaway got her where she needed to go.
Burr shot underneath, a little long, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Fairfield. It'll be Westview basketball. Bringing it in will be Summer Conkle. She'll get it in to Duff, but right back to Conkle. Her shot is good inside the arc, so it'll be a 2-point shot for Conkle, and we're tied at 2. With the basketball, Schwartz drives it all the way to the basket. Her shot short, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fairfield, so it'll be Westview ball.
I sort of think, is it Burr or one of the girls, Klopfenstein, one of them got a hand on that ball, I think.
That's what I thought. Duff gets the inbound pass right back to Conkle. Summer drives it and then bounce passes it left side to Duff. At her feet, can't handle it. Steal, and the drive, and the basket's good by Bria Lockwood, the 5'1" senior. That comes Conkle. She'll go right side with it to Peyton May, and she hits it this time from the other baseline. And we're tied again at 4.
I'm guessing that's why Peyton's in there. Well, she did a good job getting to the ball all the time. She sort of has a nose for it. She knows where it's going, but she's a good shooter.
She loves the baseline. Good rebound by Peyton that time. Outlet pass comes to Klopfenstein. And she loses it from behind, knocked away. Fairfield has it. Now we have another foul on Alex Burr on a reach-in.
That's not good. That's her second already.
So Coach Yoder, Randy Yoder, will go to the bench. Randy in his 24th year directing the Lady Warriors.
Definitely be giving up a little bit of height here. Brady Yoder comes in. 5'5", senior, coming in for the 6'1" senior.
So Alex takes a seat with 2 fouls early in this game. Backdoor pass, the shot is good by Lockwood on the feed from Zook for Bontrager. 6-4, Fairfield with the lead. Another bounce pass at the feet of Duff, and the ball loose on the floor. Pass ahead, and the shot's up and good by Janine Schwartz. 8-4 ball game. The Warriors look a little discombobulated in the early going of this ball game. Kloffenstein drives toward the basket, gives off to Brady for a 3, and it's just off the mark. And now we have a foul.
Peyton May is going to get called for over the back. I think she was not in position. She reached over the top trying to get that ball. Her first, team's third now.
Inbounding will be Erica Zook under the Westview basket. We'll get it to Janine Schwartz, and Janine brings it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble and gives off right side on the pass to Bontrager. Shot's no good, but the rebound's put up by Kintig, and it's no good. Now we have a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Fairfield on the over the back.
Fouls on Fairfield, number 24, Felicity Bontrager.
Felicity Bontrager picks up her first.
And that'll be the first against the Lady Falcons as well.
Fairfield leads, or no, Westview leads the series 14-9, recent history, and the last meeting was last year at this time. Traveling violation against the Warriors. It'll be a turnover.
I think we've turned it over maybe the last 3 or 4 times down the floor here.
Yeah,
Not
we're
even getting a shot off.
Having a problem getting it going tonight. Last meeting, the Warriors won last January over at Westview by 2, 45-43. Brady Yoder with the steal. That's stolen right back from behind by Schwartz. And Janine takes it across the timeline. Moves it right side on the pass to Felicity Bontrager. Shot's too hard off the glass, and once again, Peyton May with a rebound. And a whistle and a timeout's going to be called by Randy Yoder as he wants to get his team settled down a little bit here. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first period. It's Fairfield 8 and Westview 4. We'll be back with more Lady Warrior and Lady Falcon action right after this 30-second timeout.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
Fairfield out of their huddle, Westview breaking out of theirs. We got a guy dressed for summer here.
Yeah,
Dan.
I guess.
Bermuda
Luau
shorts
here.
with, Hawaiian shorts and a pink shirt. Duff gets it to Yoder. Brady inside to Kloffenstein, right back out front to Conkle, and she's going to be whistled for traveling.
I've got us down for 6 turnovers in the first half of the first quarter.
My goodness.
6 turnovers, 4 points. That's not a good ratio.
Zook drives, puts it up, and misses off the glass in and out, but the putback is up and good by Kintig. Her first 2 tonight. Fairfield.
Actually, that was Lashley.
Oh, was it? She's in. Yeah, you're right. Katie Lashley has come in. 10-4 now. Fairfield has opened up a 6-point lead. Through the hands on the pass from Ashaya Kloffenstein of May, and it goes out of bounds.
Come on, Red, let's go.
Also in the game is Jillian Litweiler. Pass inside to Zook, and she travels.
Coming back in, Felicity Bontrager for the Lady Falcons. Lockwood gets a rest.
Summer Conkle will bring it up for the Lady Warriors. They'll break the press on the pass to Ashaya Kloffenstein to Brady Yoder. Back out front to Summer Conkle. Duff back to Conkle. In the corner, Peyton May, good fake, and we have a whistle and a foul. And this is going to go against Fairfield.
Did a nice job getting that Litweiler in the air. Freshman. Be her first, team second.
Conkle brings it in. She'll hit May, and May with another shot from the baseline is good. Second shot from about that same exact location for Peyton. 4-point ball game now. Fairfield with the lead in the basketball. Litweiler in the corner, it goes to Bontrager. She'll drive the baseline, force it up underneath, miss. Shot up by Lashley is no good. Tipped around way out front, and it's chased down by Fairfield. Zook drives, puts it up and scores. Erica Zook, 5'6" senior. I think she was playing as a freshman. Seems like she's been here forever.
Just threw the ball away again.
How many turnovers? 8 now?
8. Four now on the Lady Falcons. Grace Miller coming in, and coming back in is Alex Burr. Coming in for Summer Conkle and Ashaya Klopfenstein.
Not a very pretty game for either side so far.
Well, between the teams, we've got 12 turnovers and 18 points, I guess. At least there's
kind of sloppy. Duff gets it to Miller, to Alex Burr, and it goes off the hands of Peyton May, I guess. I thought maybe Fairfield tipped it, but
no, I think the pass was just a little high and a little hot.
Litweiler brings it in to Erica Zook, and Zook has it out front. She'll go right side with it to Schwartz. Lob inside, another turnover on Fairfield. Right into the hands of Alex Burr. She'll get it to Grace Miller. Peyton May on the baseline. Now Duff, she'll put it up, and off the mark, rebound is pulled down by Felicity Bontrager. She'll bring it all the way in and force it up and got it.
Wow. Not sure how she managed to push that through there, but she did.
I'm surprised they didn't call a foul. And now we got another turnover on the Warriors on a carry.
Carry, palming, I'm not sure, what do they
I
call that?
almost said palming, and I bit my tongue and said carry.
Gonna give away our age here.
Yeah. Fairfield, Zook inbounding. She'll get it into Lockwood. Now inside, the pass is knocked away and stolen. Alex Burr will bring it up herself. Drives the baseline, shoots it out front to Grace Miller. Now to Brooke Yoder for 3. And she got it. Or Brady Yoder. Brooke would be her sister.
Playing at Huntington, I believe.
There you go. Shot, or the pass underneath to Lashley is good. So Katie Lashley with 4 off the bench for Brody Garber's team. Jenna Duff drives it, gives off to Peyton May left side. Out front it'll come to Alex Burr. And she has it knocked away. Stolen by Schwartz all the way down. And she puts it up, misses, rebound Jenna Duff. Jenna gets it across the timeline. Works it right side. Now goes to Burr. In the corner to Peyton May, and she'll be called for.
Oh, I thought they were going to call her for
I did too.
Travel, but they called a foul. It's going to be called on Lockwood, her first, team's third.
16-9. Fairfield leading.
Ashaya back in, giving Jenna Duff a rest.
40.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brady gets it inside to Alex Burr, and she misses a shot underneath. Got a little bit too far underneath. Litweiler with it. Loses it. Picked up by Jenna Schwartz, or Janine Schwartz, rather. Fairfield will probably try to take the last shot of the quarter. Knocked away by Ashaya. Chased down by Zook. She grabs it and then gets the pass off to Lockwood. Lockwood's double team. Knocked out of bounds by Westview. Pass was intended for Katie Lashley.
Definitely seeing some intensity there on defense by the Lady Warriors.
Good hustle. Drea Lockwood inbounding right in front of the Westview bench, gets it into Erica Zook. Zook with Klopfenstein on her. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Zook drives, and it's batted away. Good block there by Alex Burr. 2.2 seconds to go in the quarter, and Fairfield will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Zook inbounds, and now we have a traveling violation as she was lining up for the three and the buzzer sound, so that will do it for the first quarter of basketball in the girls' game here tonight. And it's Fairfield 16, Westview 9 after the first 8 minutes. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this timeout.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
And it looks like both teams are coming out. Well, no, Litweiler's still in there. I was going to say with their original starting lineups from Brady Yoder's in for Westview, and another turnover on the Warriors. Zook travels. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul first on the push.
And that's going to be Burr's third.
Yes, it is. Alex in foul trouble here early in the second quarter.
And May coming back in right away. 11 turnovers by the Lady Warriors in the first quarter. Now that's 12.
Underneath, shot is up and no good by Bontrager, blocked away. And here come the Lady Warriors, trying to bite into that Fairfield lead, 16-9.
Oh, Leanna Miller checked in there at the break as well.
Driving is Brady Yoder. She'll give off to Leanna, and her shot is good. So Leanna comes off the bench with a quick basket. Bontrager drives the baseline, shovels it up, and she's fouled. It won't be a shooting foul.
Wait, who's going to call that on? Okay, I was going to say, I thought I know he did call it on Ashaya. Must have said she moved over, but I thought she was there. So Shia picks up her first, team's second. Sorry, team's fifth. Second this quarter.
Yeah, that's true. Zook lobbing it inside. The shot is up and no good by Kintig, and the rebound to Leanna Yoder. She tries to get the pass to Ashaya, and it goes out of bounds. Rushed it a little bit.
Got you so excited you made her a Yoder instead of a Miller.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Leanna Yoder, huh? Leanna Miller. Shot from the corner is no good. Zook puts it up and in.
Faked out Ashaya and drove around her. She was going to get swatted otherwise.
Another turnover on Westview. And we get it right back on the steal by Summer Conkle. Leanna will bring it up. She'll give it to Brady Yoder. Brady has it knocked away and stolen. Tenacious defense, I will say that, by Fairfield, but then we get it right back.
Well, that's 5 turnovers this quarter.
And a foul from behind. Yes, this has been very sloppy in this first half.
It's going to be called on Felicity Bontrager, her second, team's fourth. And she comes out, and back in for her is the freshman Jillian Litweiler.
6:33 now to go in the first half. Summer Conkle with it out front. She'll drive it into the lane and give off to Ashaya, and it's knocked away again. It's going to be Fairfield ball.
Jenna Duff getting set to check in. Somehow we just got to, well, like you said, they're playing tenacious defense, and I guess that's what's causing all these turnovers, but 15 turnovers.
But we have exchanged a lot of those turnovers. You know, we've been trading back and forth with steals.
And
Kinsey travels.
Well, this quarter it's 4-3. We have one more turnover than they do. Lashley set to check back in.
Timeout called by Westview. It'll be a full timeout. 6:17 to go in the first half. 18-11, Fairfield leading Westview. We'll be back right after this 60-second timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
And we're back at Fairfield. Inbounding will be Westview after the timeout. It'll be Jenna Duff bringing it in underneath the Fairfield basket. She'll get it into Summer Conkle. Right back to Duff. Fairfield applying the pressure. Conkle breaks the pressure, gives off to May from the baseline again.
Well, she likes that baseline shot from about 15.
It's the third one tonight for Peyton. 2 from the right side, 1 from the left. Shot is up and good by, once again, is Katie Lashley. She leads their team in scoring, and she didn't start tonight. Leanna Miller to Peyton May. This time Peyton's covered up. Ball kicked out of bounds by Fairfield, so Westview will bring it back in. Jenna Duff will trigger it in for the Lady Warriors. 5:41 to go in the half. Summer Conkle gets it to Jenna Duff. Right back out front to Conkle. Now to Leanna Miller in the corner to Peyton May. Summer loses it, grabs it. Bounce pass to Duff. Driving, putting it up is Conkle, won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Ashaya Kloffenstein. It'll be Fairfield basketball.
It's a nice drive inside. I think we haven't had a whole lot of that yet.
Erica Zook bringing it up for Fairfield. Fans still filing in. It's blocking my view. Shot is up and won't go. Rebound to Leanna Miller. Ashaya drives it down the lane, puts up the jumper off the back of the rim, no good, and the rebound's pulled down by Lashley. She'll get it to Schwartz.
I think that was the first shot even taken for Ashaya.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Fairfield basketball, knocked out by Westview.
Yeah. Good try by Jenna. She ran over here to take the ball out, thought maybe they'd hand it to her. She sort of had a grin on her face as she walked back out on the floor.
Leanna comes back out of the ball game now. Coming in is Jensen Reynolds. And a traveling violation on Fairfield.
Well, that's 4 apiece for this quarter. Turnovers, that is. Points, too.
Oh, there we go. Kloffenstein into the lane, puts it up, and she gets it to go, and it's her first 2 of the night. After a quarter and a half. Zook with it out front. She'll get it into the hands of Janine Schwartz. Out to Lashley, and she gets it to, who was it? Bontrager misses a 3. Westview with the basketball.
Litweiler, actually, I think the freshman is 32.
Jensen Reynolds drives the baseline, puts it up. No good, gets her own rebound. Summer Conkle's shot is good.
It's the spot the coaches used to say is the worst spot on the floor to shoot from. She's hit 2 from there, so I guess it's all right, but she's shooting right inside the 3-point line.
So Westview is scratched back within 3 now of Fairfield. Timeout on the court. Once again, it's a big one. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Back to action now. With the ball in the corner is Lashley. She'll get it out front to Schwartz.
Jenna almost picked that one off. She was watching it.
Inside pass to Zook. Now they'll come outside with it. The shot is up by Schwartz. No good. Long rebound comes right back to Fairfield's Litweiler. Schwartz tries to feed it inside to Zook, knocked away, and Jenna Duff comes up with a loose ball. She'll give it to Summer Conkle, and Conkle brings it across. In the corner to Jensen. Good pass inside to Ashaya. Good pass on the baseline to May. In and out, no good. Gets her own rebound. The putback is good.
All of a sudden, we're within a point here.
8 points now for Peyton May. Leads the Lady Warriors in that department, 20-19. Fairfield with the lead and the basketball. Zook inside the paint, she travels, so a chance for the Lady Warriors to take the lead.
6 turnovers for them this quarter. 13 altogether for them for the game. We have 15.
Man. Kintig is checked back in for Lashley. And also Morgan Sanchez is into the ball game for Fairfield. Duff to Ashaya Kloffenstein to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to get it into Ashaya, but picked up by Summer Conkle. Now Duff fakes the 3, drives the lane, puts it up, and no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Westview. It'll be Fairfield basketball.
Nice aggressive drive to the bucket again. Oh, they give it to us.
Oh, good.
We'll take it.
Conkle will inbound underneath our basket off to the right. Reynolds once again feeds inside to Kloffenstein. Now to Summer Conkle. Her shot's just a little bit off the mark, and Zook grabs it. She'll throw it down court, and it's going to be a turnover on Fairfield as they can't save it from going out of bounds as Janine Schwartz tried to flip it back in, but it went right into the Warrior bench.
Well, the Lady Falcons, 7 turnovers and 4 points this quarter so far. Just over 6 minutes into it.
Yeah, I keep thinking this game's going to get a little bit cleaner, but boy, they just keep committing the turnovers. Long 3 by Duff is no good. Rebounds pulled out of there by Janine Schwartz. Right side pass comes to Sanchez. And now she throws it away. Into the scorer's bench, and it'll be Westview ball once again, and a chance for the Lady Warriors to once again take the lead.
Grady Yoder checks in for Reynolds. So they just, Fairfield just tied us on turnovers, 15 apiece.
Wow. Summer Conkle gets it to Jenna Duff, right back to Summer. Now to Brady Yoder. Inside pass knocked away and stolen by Fairfield, and now we take the lead in turnovers. Morgan Sanchez fakes his shot, gives off to Zook. Erica's shot is no good. Rebound Kintig, and it's going to be a held ball underneath the Fairfield basket. Looked like, Dan, if she would have gone right back up.
Yeah, I don't think she realized it, but if she'd have turned and gone up, she wasn't even facing the basket. Didn't realize she could have scored. Instead, she got swamped with Warriors.
Zook will bring it in. She'll get it into Lockwood. Lockwood tries to feed it inside, knocked away by Jenna Duff into the hands of Brady Yoder. Brady gives it off to Duff. Duff to Conkle, inside to Kloffenstein. Ball knocked out of bounds. Like it could have been a foul, but they're kind of letting them play tonight. Summer Conkle will inbound for the Warriors. 48.3 seconds to go in the first half. Brady Yoder gets it. And she has the ball stripped away. Bringing it down is Schwartz, and she banks it off the glass and good.
That's the first they've scored in about 4.5 minutes, or 5 minutes for the Lady Falcons.
We had plenty of opportunities to take the lead with a basket, but we just couldn't get them to fall. Sanchez with a rebound on the missed shot. Knocked away, but into the hands of Kintig, and she'll get it back to Janine Schwartz. 14 seconds now to go in the half. Fairfield 22, Westview 19. Ball knocked out of bounds, good defense by Duff. 4.9 seconds now.
Jensen Reynolds comes back in. And actually, we've been doing a lot of this coming back with one of our tall girls out with foul trouble.
Alex Burr on the bench with 3 fouls. 3 fouls.
Oh, Jed May gets into the action with block shot.
So we've got a good ball game in this first game.
Jen? That's her mom.
Oh,
Peyton May.
Peyton May, there you go. 22-19, Fairfield with the 3-point lead after 16 minutes. And we'll be back with Dan's halftime stats and scoring right after this 2-minute timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Back here in, well, just outside of Millersburg, Indiana, almost in Benton, I guess, Fairfield High School, where what started out with Fairfield taking an early lead, Westview fought their way back in, had several chances to take the lead just before halftime, couldn't ever quite capitalize on it. So Fairfield with a slight halftime lead, 19-22, as both teams are in the locker room getting ready for the second half of action in the first game of a varsity doubleheader here, boys-girls. In NECC action here at Fairfield tonight. Taking a look at individual scoring right now, as I said, Fairfield's up 22-19. They have 4 girls with 4 points apiece, and I believe those 4 are 4 of the 5 starters Janine Schwartz, Felicity Bontrager, Drea Lockwood, and Erica Zook each have 4 points. And Katie Lashley, a 5'10 senior, came in off the bench and is their leading scorer with 6 to round out scoring for the Lady Falcons. Neither team has shot any free throws to this point in the game. Westview being led by Peyton May, and I don't know if it's her first start, but it's the first start we've seen her take. She's been coming in off the bench pretty early on for the Lady Warriors, but sophomore Peyton May is leading. She started tonight, and she's the leading scorer for Westview. She scored 2 regular baskets in the first quarter and again in the second quarter, so 8 points for her. 4 points for Summer Conkle, hit about a 18-footer in the first quarter and the second quarter each. 3 points for Brady Yoder, hit a 3-pointer. 2 points each for Leanna Miller and Ashaya Klopfenstein. Is that right? Do you have Leanna down for a point or a bucket?
No. Oh,
yes,
2.
Okay,
yeah, she had a jumper right away when she came in.
That rounds out the scoring for the Lady Warriors. Taking a look at the rebounds, Fairfield with a slight advantage. I'm showing Westview with 9, 10, 13, and the Lady Falcons with 15. 7 of the Lady Falcons rebounds are offensive. In fact, there was one series where they got 4 shots. They had 3 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, and I think they finally scored then on the 4th try. Being led in rebounding tonight, Peyton May is also our leading rebounder. I have a couple team rebounds here, but Peyton May has 4 rebounds. Leanna Miller came in there off the bench. She has 2. So far, our 2 tall girls have not had much of a impact on the game as far as in the scoring column, other than they have blocked shots. They have messed with passes and things like that with their long reach, but they haven't actually scored. I guess the only statistic they're doing well in is they have 4 of our 5 fouls so far.
Well, I've noticed that Lady Falcons were table shaking here a little bit. Okay, the
Stoltz, who's trying to climb over our table here and trying to take it with him, I think.
They were packing the big girls in pretty tight underneath and playing more of a zone out front, but it looked like they were man-to-man on Burr and Klopfenstein underneath. So they've been playing excellent defense on those 2 girls, shutting them off.
Yeah, we were having a hard time getting the ball in there because every time we try to poke it in there, it's getting poked loose from behind.
Well, and that's one of the reasons, not to take anything away from Peyton because she's a dead-eye from the baseline, but that's one of the reasons she's been getting some open shots on that baseline because they're just sagging in on Duff or not Duff, but Klopfenstein and also Burr.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't really thought about that, but yeah, that does leave the outside shooters, and that's where Summer Conkle's got her points, is shooting from outside, and Peyton May, well, she had one that she shot from inside, but that was after she followed her missed shot in, and she shot originally from about 15, 16 feet, missed it and came in and hit about a 6-footer. So, but yeah, you're right. They're getting those outside shots because they're so worried about Klopfenstein and Burr in the middle. The one statistic I forgot to give, we were talking about it during the game, but is the turnover statistic. I'm showing both teams with 16 turnovers at half, so 32 turnovers between the teams at halftime, and we have 19 and 22 points respectively, so almost as many turnovers as there are.
I'm sure both coaches are hitting on that in the locker room.
Yeah. Well, and we talked about a little bit that it feels like a lot of that's just the tenacious defense being played by both teams. So
yeah, Fairfield, we've been having a little trouble with their press, and that's caused quite a few of our turnovers. I think we're suffering part of the jam-packed gym here tonight, Dan, with all these people coming in. So, yeah, it's going to be full, especially on our side. I think we're going to have more fans in Fairfield, but then night's not over yet. So chances
now
are
we got some more Stoltz. Foos is going to try to climb over our table here. So maybe Heidi's going under. But I think they're running out of places for people to sit. So I think we'll squeeze Jamie in there. I'm not sure where I might just have to slide over just a hair and stay right here. I'm not sure I can get out.
Oh my! That's why I wanted to get on the end, because I figured we'd get packed in like sardines if we were in the middle. So
So I was telling you on the way down here, I was watching the 99 and 2000 state tournament games, and we've got one of the stars right here in front of us.
Derek Yoder.
Derek Yoder standing down here tonight to watch the Westview Fairfield matchup.
A lot of good memories of those 2 years of back-to-back state championships. But yeah, Derek was both 99
he was
and
a
2000.
junior and then a senior.
Yep. Some great basketball, and hopefully we'll have another one this year, or at least a trip down there.
Yeah, well, we have the tools. It's just going to be a matter of executing.
Yeah.
And I always say, you know, when you're not playing very deep, that regional's the tough one, the second game of regional, because if you have to play 2 games in one day and your bench isn't deep, and those usually aren't easy games, so you're working hard.
Yeah, right now, and we don't want to talk about the boys too much right now, but I guess you won't be here, so maybe we could a little bit. But yeah, I mean, what I've been saying is just going too deep on our bench could catch up with us as we get later into the season. So, of course,
just about a minute to go here in the half, and the Lady Warriors are not back out on the floor yet. I guess
they're still
Coach
talking
Yoder
turnovers.
He's working his way through the list, and he's up to number 16.
Yeah, yeah, it's like 1 per minute.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Both teams, 1 per minute.
There you go. Now we're coming out. We're going to have to go right out there, and not sure who has the ball to begin. It looks like Westview will have it to start the second half.
I was thinking, so there weren't a whole lot of jump balls in that.
Right.
There was a lot of turnovers, but not a lot of jumps.
Well, Dan, I'm glad we don't have our equipment on this table, because I don't think it'd be...
It might not hold it.
No, I don't think so tonight. People trying to get in and behind us and in front of us and under us, and it's pretty crazy here so far.
Well, the teams coming out, I'm not even sure they have anywhere to sit.
Yeah.
Well, they're booting the JV players, the boys team I'm talking about, not the girls team.
Yeah,
they have chairs. So, yeah, the interesting, over here next to the Fairfield bench. So that's where Derek's sitting, and Twaits, Ryan Twaits, a star from Fairfield. I think did they end up playing together down at Huntington then?
Yeah, they did. That's right.
But I heard the Booster Club here at Fairfield had an auction, a raffle, raising money for sports, and one of the things they sold was courtside seats for tonight's game next to the bench. And there's 4 extra seats over there. I don't know that, I think it's for the boys' game, so maybe Twaits and Yoder are just sitting there warming them up for whoever. I'm thinking I'd heard it something like $5,000 they got for those seats.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Westview with the ball to begin the second half. Duff gets it inside to Klopfenstein. Now to Burr. Burr shots off the mark, out of bounds, and it'll be Fairfield basketball.
We have a new scoreboard there for you to look at. It's something new we've been wanting to do. We've been having a little trouble getting it to communicate with the rest of our equipment, but it allows us to keep the time. We've had a lot of comments, people asking for that. And fouls, which people weren't necessarily asking for, but there it is. It does mean we're going to keep our engineer Justin a little busy, because he's going to have to keep track of all those things. But certainly we'd love to hear what you guys think of having the time right up there for you to see.
Turnover on Fairfield. Westview will bring it back. Seems like that's been a repeating message for me, is turnover, turnover, turnover. Shia gets it inside. She traveled, but she
can't believe they didn't call a travel on her.
Managed to get it in. That's only her 4th point of the ball game. Fairfield has really done well on Shia and Alex on defense. 22-21, back to a 1-point ball game. Long 3 is no good, off the mark by Zook. Battle for the rebound. Good job to keep it alive by Jenna Duff. Alex Burr will bring it up for the Warriors to Summer Conkle. That's Duff. Back to Conkle. Alex Burr. Through Summer's hands, but she manages to get it back. Alex in the corner. Peyton May open, and it's going to be short. Rebounds pulled down by Janine Schwartz. Schwartz lobs it in. Good bat away that time by Alex Burr. Jenna Duff has it. She'll go right side with it to Summer Conkle. Conkle picks up her dribble, looks for a pass, gives off to Duff. Now to Burr. In the corner to Conkle. She'll put it up from 3, and it's no good. Rebound is pulled down by Lockwood. The lead pass comes to Schwartz. Feed inside to Bontrager. Shots off the mark, but pulled down by Kintig. Zook. Bontrager down the corner. Shots up by Schwartz. No good. Batted away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Westview. 5:38 to go in the third quarter. 1-point ball game. It's a very good ball game, but it's not so good as far as if you want a well-played ball game. So
it's a close game.
It's a close
exciting
game. Yeah. Duff to May. She'll bounce it down on the baseline to Burr, who chased it down. Conkle now right side to Duff. Duff will cross court it. It's going to be intercepted. Another turnover. Felicity Bontrager. She's going to take it coast to coast, puts it up, misses, rebound to Shia Klopfenstein. She'll bring it up in a hurry, batted away, and here we come back the other way. Knocked away, and it's going to stay in the hands of Fairfield.
Well, we just tied up the turnover thing again. They were up by 2. But
timeout called by Randy Yoder and the Lady Warriors. 5:07 to go in the third quarter. Fairfield 22, Westview 21. Back in 60 seconds, or 30 seconds.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
5:07 shows on the clock here in the Fairfield Gymnasium, a jam-packed gymnasium. Looks like it's going to be standing room only tonight. 22-21.
19 minutes played, not quite 19, and we got 18 turnovers apiece for each team.
Well, hopefully history doesn't repeat itself in the second game, or it isn't a game that's similar to this one. Held ball. It's going to stay in the possession of Fairfield.
Graber trying to call a quick timeout, but when the other team has a hold of the ball, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
True. Zook gets it in to Kintig, now to Zook. Schwartz will put it up from 3-point land, misses shot, long rebound is pulled out of there by Conkle with the assist from Shia Klopfenstein. Peyton May again for the baseline, and she hits again.
And that's our first lead of the night.
Westview up by 1, 23-22. Peyton May hits double digits with 10, and a ball stolen away on a deflection by Conkle, and she is fouled from behind by Schwartz.
And that's going to be, haven't been very many fouls called, so that's her first, and that's only the first in the second half for either team.
Kintig comes out, Schwartz comes out. Back into the ball game is Litweiler, I believe. No, yeah, Litweiler's back in. And also coming in was Felicity, Lashley. Ball inside, stolen away by Lashley. With it is Erica Zook. Driving the baseline, putting the shot up, having it blocked away was Felicity Bontrager.
She got around one of the twin towers and ran right into the other one. So it's nice having both her tall girls in there.
Sure is.
Being able to move the ball around. They're moving around in the paint.
Zook looking to inbound. She'll lob it inside to Bontrager. Her shot's long, but into the hands of Zook, and then the long three-pointer is good by Bria Lockwood.
That's their first 3 of the night.
And now they're up by 2, 25-23. 3:43 to go in the third quarter. Lob inside to Klopfenstein, now to May again. Her shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Katie Lashley. Pass comes to Erica Zook, not a Lockwood. Back to Zook. Backdoor pass, shots up and good. Underneath by Lashley.
Lashley staying in there as their lead, just took the lead again as their leading scorer.
27-23, Fairfield. May with it, she drives it to the lane, puts up the jumper off the back of the iron, no good. But the putback is up short, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westview. It's going to be Fairfield ball. Janine Schwartz coming back in, and Erica Zook will come out for Fairfield. 3:02 now to go in the quarter.
Come on, defense.
Janine Schwartz with it. She'll go to Bontrager, right back to Schwartz.
Close to a steal there by Conkle.
Driving the ball knocked away into the hands of Duff. Duff was tripped, but I think it might have been over her own player.
Might have traveled too, but
with the ball is Litweiler. She'll get into Katie Lashley. She fakes, now right back to Litweiler to Schwartz. Schwartz to Lockwood. Back to Schwartz, her shot's up. No, she gets whistled for traveling before. Thank goodness for the Warriors. That would have been
sort of bounced a couple times there before she put it up.
Yep, got called for the travel. Well, that prevented it from going up to a 7-point lead.
Yeah, when we had taken our first lead of the game, and now we've come right back with and letting them score 5 in a row.
Shia Klopfenstein can't get it to go down, but on the putback she was fouled, so she'll be getting 2 free throws.
And that's going to be called on Schwartz, her second on the Falcons for the half.
Shia hits her free throw. Haven't seen very many free throws today.
Leanna Miller and Brady Yoder check back in for the Lady Warriors. Her and Duff out. That's the first free throw that's been shot by either team.
That is amazing. Spins out on her second try by Ashaya. Katie Lashley pulls down the rebound. She'll get it to Janine Schwartz. 27-24, Fairfield leading. 2 minutes and 5 seconds now to go in the third quarter. Schwartz inside on the pass to Bontrager, and she puts it in on a runner. Lady Warriors in need of a basket here. Ashaya at the free throw line to Peyton May for 3. No good. And now we have a whistle, a foul over the back on Brady Yoder.
So that'll be her first on Westview for the half.
Minute and 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. 29-24 Fairfield with the basketball. Litweiler out front. She'll get it to Bontrager. In the corner, Schwartz spins out, no good. Putback is up and good by Katie Lashley. And she'll go to the free throw line.
Lashley having a heck of a game here.
5'10" senior didn't start, but she's put 10 points on the board. And add to that.
Foul was called on Leanna Miller, and now Burr comes back in, and Klopfenstein gets a breather. So the first Lady Falcon to make it to the line tonight, senior Katie Lashley, leading their team, I think, with 10 points, and now 11. 5 of those in this quarter.
32-24, Fairfield's opened up an 8-point lead. Minute 20 to go in the quarter. Driving a shot off the glass is no good by Summer Conkle. And coming out with it is the shortest girl on the floor, 5'1" Andrea Lockwood. Fairfield might be content to just kind of put it away here for the third quarter. Go into a 4-corner. Spreading out their offense. Bontrager, double team. Gets it out of trouble to Katie Lashley. She'll put it on the floor once, and she's getting panicky here, and they call a timeout.
I'm not sure what Brody Graber was talking to the official about, but
32-24. Anyway, timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here.
I'm not sure. I think maybe they were saying it was much longer than 5 is what Westview was saying, and I'm not quite sure what. First Brody was, Coach Graber was talking to the official, and then he came over and was talking to Coach Yoder for Westview.
Yeah, I know in the Hamilton game, we were broadcasting the, you remember
girls'
that?
game?
Yeah,
The
more
official.
like 15 seconds or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that he made the comment as he came running back down after he called the 3 seconds in the lane, I think it was. It was more like 15. But
Yeah,
and
that's
another
what it
time
was.
he called the officials timeout to let some girls in. He says, my shoe's untied. After the girls came in, he looks down. Oh, it's not untied. My bad.
Good for him.
He was letting the subs come in because Westview had such a commanding lead, so Westview subs were coming in. And
Priya Lockwood bounce passes it in to Litweiler. She'll drive it in and give it to Schwartz. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter.
really spreading it out, making Westview come out and defend on the perimeter.
Lockwood trapped. Another timeout is called by Brody Garber.
Oh, Garber. I keep saying Graber, don't I? It's
Oh,
Garber.
yeah.
It's all the same letters, just in a different order.
That's right. 32-34.
And now Bev Miller's talking to the official. I think she got trapped in the same spot. And Westview's saying those are turnovers, I think is what's happening. And he's, well, and actually when he called the timeout, she didn't even have the ball in her hand. It had been knocked out of her hand.
That's
so
probably what Bev was commenting about.
Like, you can't call a timeout if you don't have possession of the ball. But
yeah. 26.6 seconds to go.
So Westview had taken the lead 23-22 early here in the quarter, and they've only scored 1 point since then. While Fairfield scored 9.
Schwartz got it into Lashley, right back to Schwartz, now to Lockwood. Lockwood's moving this time before she gets trapped. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving as Schwartz has it knocked away from behind into the hands of Alex Bird with 10 seconds. Pass is thrown away, intended for
the
Conkle.
TV 46's cameraman, I think. 5 turnovers apiece now for this quarter for the girls. Better than it has been any other quarter. Well, no, we had 5 in the second quarter as well.
1 second shot from the corner is no good, long by Felicity Bontrager. So we played 3 quarters now in the girls' game here. And our score, Fairfield 32, Westview 24. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years. Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
Westview will inbound to begin the fourth quarter, and they're chasing 8. 32-24, the Warriors are down. Summer Conkle brings it back across the timeline after the inbound pass from Jenna Duff. Now Duff with it, and what do we have? An official's timeout.
6 out there? Who had 6 at? I was looking down.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless somebody ran off the court.
Was it one of the Fairfield players? I was looking down, so I didn't see it.
It's got to be a technical if they started with 6. So well, that's probably what we're going to see here.
You didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
Or maybe it was.
Must have been Westview, according to what the fans are doing.
Was Alex out there? I think she was to start.
I don't know.
6 against 5. Well, that might have helped. Now the officials are talking it over with Randy Yoder. So the fans brought it to the officials' attention?
I guess so.
Or at least that's what our fans are claiming, so it will be a technical.
That's a 2-shot technical foul there for having too many players on the court.
Second shot, no good. 33-24. Fairfield, now they'll get the ball inbounds. Janine Schwartz inbounding to Erica Zook. Schwartz gets it to Litweiler. Bounce pass inside, Zook wide open, misses a shot. Tipped around by Shia, knocked away, and Shia comes up with a loose ball. She'll bring it up. Knocked away from behind, gets it back, puts it up, too hard off the glass, rebound Janine Schwartz. 7:25 now to go in the quarter. Kintig shot off the glass, won't go. Picked up by Erica Zook. Zook out front of her, come to Litweiler. They'll swing it around to Lockwood. Lockwood has it knocked away, grabs it back, gives it to Schwartz. Now out front to Litweiler, right back to Lockwood. Schwartz inside on a pass to Kintig, and she's fouled. She'll go to the charity stripe shooting 2.
It's going to be called on Summer Conkle. That'll be her first, team's 3rd for the half.
Number 31, Summer Conkle, at the line for Fairfield, shooting 2. Jordan Kintig.
So Lady Falcons 2 of 3 so far for the game. Stripe. Kintig's first trip to the line.
Shot is up and good by Kintig. Ten-point ball game now, 34-24 Fairfield. Second shot off the front of the rim, no good, and a rebound pulled down by Shia Kloppenstein. She'll go right side with it to Jensen Reynolds, and she traveled. Fairfield coming in with an impressive 16-2 record, and their record unblemished in the Northeast Corner Conference at 8-0. Schwartz to Litweiler. They'll swing it around to Lockwood for 3, and it looked like it might have been partially blocked. Offensive board by Kintig, and she'll put it up and good. 3 now for Kintig tonight, and a 12-point lead for Fairfield, and an over and back violation on the Warriors. Jensen Reynolds comes out, Peyton May checks back in.
Boy, from that point where we took the lead with about 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, it has gone rather downhill for the Lady Warriors. Need to find a way to get a stop here and get some points on the board.
Lockwood, Schwartz, and now Litweiler. Schwartz left wide open for 3, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Tip back, chasing it down is Litweiler, and she'll get it to Schwartz. Right back to Litweiler. She'll drive it toward the bucket. Be double teamed down there by Burr and May. Get it out front to Schwartz. Now to Zook. Zook drives it, gives off to Litweiler, fakes the 3. Now to Kintig. Tried to get the pass inside, knocked down and stolen by Alex Burr. Conkle. Right back to Burr. Burr tries to drive and has it stripped away from behind by Erica Zook. Zook will drive it all the way down, throws it across the lane to Lockwood, or to Schwartz. She misses the shot, and it's pulled down by Lockwood. Inside, Kintig will put it up and hit. We're giving them way too many offensive rebounds down there.
Yeah, it's just sort of all going their way right now.
Duff drives it, gives off to May. May will pop it from the baseline. No good. Tipped around into the hands of Drea Lockwood. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview boys game is next. Way out front will come to Schwartz. Now to Litweiler. Her shot's in the air off the front of the rim. Rebound Lockwood, and she travels.
Walked around her, but that was the fifth offensive board for the Lady Falcons this quarter.
Yeah, we're just not doing a good job at all of blocking out. Full timeout called for by Westview, I should say. 4:51 to go in this ball game. Fairfield with a commanding lead, 14 points, 38-24 over Westview. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Both teams back out on the hardwood. We're ready to go.
So since Westview had taken their first lead of the game at about the 7:30 or the 6:30 mark in the third period, we've been outscored 16-1.
My goodness. Westview with a basketball. Summer Conkle gets it to Duff. Jenna to Alex Burr. Now Conkle for 3. Short. Rebound Burr, and she lays it in.
That's her first points of the night.
12-point lead for Fairfield. Zook with the ball to Schwartz. Drive and a block by Ashaya Klopfenstein on Bontrager, and Ashaya comes up with it. She'll go to Brooke, or Summer Conkle. And a traveling violation.
So if we call that technical foul a turnover, that's our 5th turnover this quarter. And I don't have Fairfield down for any this quarter.
Wow.
They've been clicking on all cylinders here.
Zook. Schwartz has it knocked away by Jenna Duff. Good anticipation that time by Jenna. Fairfield inbounding in front of their home crowd. Lockwood back to Schwartz. Schwartz to Zook, backdoor pass to Lashley, and she'll put it up. Long, no good. Rebound, Alex Burr. Alex will bring it up herself. Gives off to Duff. Duff lobs it into Ashaya. She'll put it up short, but she'll go to the free throw line shooting a pair.
That'll be the 4th, well, the 3rd team foul on the Lady Falcons. Lashley's first. I think maybe they burned some popcorn or something here.
It's very strong, yeah.
So Klopfenstein back at the line. She made 1 of 2 earlier.
And she hits the first this time. 6 points now for Ashaya.
The only Warrior to make it to the line so far this evening. They're still chasing 11 here. 27-38. Putting points on the board when the clock stops, always good.
But not 1 out of 2 free throws.
Yeah, that doesn't work so well.
Lockwood gets it to Zook. Back to Lockwood out front. They'll swing it around to Schwartz. Cross courts to Zook. 3.5 minutes now to go in the game. Zook with it. Double teamed by May and Conkle. And they're going to, well, no whistle. They're not calling the fouls. Now they have to. Rashaya almost tackled Shorts.
Yeah, she was trying to knock the ball loose and had too much momentum. She couldn't stop. So Kloffenstein picks up her second, team's fourth.
Almost intercepted by May on the inbound pass to Lockwood. Zook drives it. She'll pop it from 15 and bangs it in off the glass. 7 now for Erica Zook. 40-27. We have a tie-up between Jenna Duff and Zook.
And it turns it right back over to Fairfield on alternating possession.
Janine Schwartz will inbound for Fairfield. She gets it into Katie Lashley. Now to Lockwood. She can't prevent the over and back violation. She couldn't quite chase it down.
And that's her first, their first turnover for the quarter. We had been tied at 21 turnovers after 3 quarters, but we've had 5 this quarter and only 1 on the Falcons.
And for a while I thought we were going to have more turnovers in the game than points on the scoreboard, but it slowed down a bit.
So Zook going after the ball, picks up her first, team's fourth.
Summer Conkle will inbound. She'll lob it all the way over to May, right back to Conkle. 2:45 to go in the game. The inside pass from Duff to Alex Burr, right back to Duff. Duff drives, tries to put it up, slapped away, no foul, and Lashley picks it up for Fairfield. Gets it out of trouble to Erica Zook. Zook feeds Schwartz in the corner, and Schwartz will pull it back out front. She'll get it to Lockwood. Now to Litweiler. Schwartz. Bounce pass inside. Zook left wide open down the lane. Tries to feed Lashley, and I think we had a timeout's going to be called.
Timeout, yeah.
Thought it was a kick maybe off the foot. It looked like of Lashley. Peyton May comes out along with Jenna Duff.
Peyton May still our leading scorer.
With the basketball is Leanna Miller. She'll get it to Summer Conkle, and we have a foul. It's going to be called on Lashley.
She had all ball up top. They're saying contact with the body, so she'll pick up her second. That'll be 5 on the Lady Falcons, and Summer Conkle, only the second Warrior to make it to the line tonight. She'll be there shooting a couple.
Summer with 4 and now 5 as she swishes the first free throw. Minute 49 to go in the ball game. Both boys team waiting in their locker room in anticipation of this next game. Conkle hits them both. Fairfield breaks our press. Lockwood with it, drives the baseline, picks up her dribble and bounce passes it to Janine Schwartz. And now to Jillian Litweiler. She'll drive and give off to Lockwood. Fairfield will try to just work the ball and knock some time off the clock. Bontrager.
Could have been called for a travel there, I think, but
they're just kind of letting them play right now. Felicity Bontrager bounce passes it to Lockwood, not to Lashley. She'll get it out front to Schwartz, or rather Zook. 65 seconds to go in the ball game. Foul's going to be called on Ashaya Kloffenstein on the reach in.
That'll be her third, team 5th.
Fouls on West End number 43, Ashaya Kloffenstein.
1:01 to go.
I'm not sure that, well, 11 points, I guess you could do it in a minute. Things would have to really go your way, and when they're stalling, it's going to be hard to.
You have to hit some threes on the way to that. Fairfield playing keep away now. Litweiler, that's Zook. Zook to Schwartz. Schwartz almost triple teamed there. Litweiler out front to Zook. Back to Schwartz, and we have a whistle and a foul on Westview.
It's going to be called on Summer Conkle. That'll be the team's 6th foul.
Fouls on Westview number 31, Summer Conkle.
Inbounding is Zook. She'll get it into Felicity Bontrigger. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Fairfield trying to play keep away for another 15 seconds now. And the Fairfield Lady Falcons will pick up their 17th victory in 19 games. Zook with it, she'll just hold it, and we're gonna not foul. And that'll do it for the girls game tonight. Final score, Fairfield 40 and Westview 29. Dan will be back with game stats and we'll wrap it up right after this timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Back here at Fairfield High School, in between the two varsity games, the Fairfield Lady Falcons picked up the first of the doubleheader here tonight with a bit of a commanding 29-40 win over Westview. The Lady Warriors' only lead of the game came early in the second half as they scored the first 4 points of the third quarter to take a 23-22 lead. But from that point, we let the Lady Falcons outscore us 16-1 until about halfway through the fourth period when we finally hit a bucket. Alex Burr hit a bucket, and that ended up being the only regular basket we made after about a minute and a half into the second half. So looking at scoring throughout the quarters, Westview outscored the Lady Falcons 10-6 in the second quarter. That was the only quarter we outscored them. They were outscored 9-10 in the first, 5-10 in the third, and let's see, it would have been 5-8 in the fourth. So not huge scoring quarters for anybody, but too many. Westview came out on the wrong end of too many of those. The big story tonight, I think, was the amount of turnovers. The Lady Falcons ended up with 22 tonight, and that was with only 1 in the fourth quarter, whereas Westview finished the night with 27, 11, 5, 5, and 6. So a lot of turnovers tonight on both teams, but especially on Westview, and that certainly did not help them in their endeavors this evening. Taking a look at individual scoring, the Lady Falcons were led this evening by senior Katie Lashley off the bench with 11 points, 7 points apiece for Erica Zook, and Bria Lockwood. 6 points for Felicity Bontrager, 5 for Jordan Kintig, and 4 for Janine Schwartz to round out the scoring for the Lady Falcons. Westview led tonight by sophomore Peyton May, who got a start tonight, and maybe she's got another start. This is the first time I've seen her start. Finished the night with 10 points. Others scoring for Westview: 6 points for Summer Conkle, 6 for Ashaya Kloffenstein, and then 3 for Brady Yoder, and 2 each for Leanna Miller and Alex Spur to round out the scoring. Westview out-rebounded 22-32 by the Lady Falcons. Out-rebounded by 3 on the defensive boards, but by 7 to 14 on offensive boards. Allowed way too many boards to go back to the Lady Falcons and give them a second, third, and once even a fourth attempt to score. So with that, both teams, boys teams out here getting warmed up. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back with more Westview Warrior basketball in a little bit on LaGuanaMedia.com.
Today's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com has been made possible by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and LaGuana. Silver sponsors are Riegsecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. Check the schedule on our website for our next streamcast of Westview Warrior basketball at LaGuanaMedia.com.